Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Anthony, a small forward. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton into the center, filling out the middle. Good! And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. Fans, we should be.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
And that one's good by Davis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Spins. Bridges attacking. And Davis sends it back. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's such a high IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
LeBron against Paul. He hits Crowder on the wing. Back to Paul. With the teardrop. From down in the low post, it goes.
Wow, the wily vet. Paul able to score down low.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Kicks it out to James. Over Paul. The shot will not fall. The Suns go the other way with it. For three, Bridges. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
A nice shot by Booker.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Inside, here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Wow, he's coming out with a lot of energy tonight. He's looking strong.
Balls. Misses the layup.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
LeBron passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
And for a big man, Davis has some sweet dunks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Every team would love to have him play like Westbrook. Because he plays his heart out every night.
2 shots.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Payne kicks to Shamet. McGee is screened. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out great and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
104 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. Payne passes to Crowder. Back to Payne. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Outside Rondo. 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
A foul right off the bat. You get to pick up your first one so quick.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And that one falls for Rondo.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
Suns trail by 7. The Suns have gone 1-for-1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Horton Tucker. Russell Westbrook in for Malik Monk. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Westbrook with the steal. Stolen by McGee. It's stolen by Davis. Launches the three, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Westbrook. LeBron's got 8.
Zero hesitation from James. Trusting his shot.
Here's Payne. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
For Phoenix.
Clearly a foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Payne hits them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right.
All right.
Now leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says it's not always giving Patrick.
The conflict, it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then...
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
LeBron James.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix.
This is what Paul is known for, a shrewd distributor with pass personal talent.
Outside Jordan. Outside Bradley. Pass to LeBron. Over Paul. Here's Davis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Davis has got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And it's good, 2 points. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. James, the pass to Davis. Over to the left wing. On the left block. And the shot is long. Suns trail by 6. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Davis. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
2 minutes.
And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper.
Please get fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Out left to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Shamet missing. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lakers leading by 5. James kicks to Westbrook. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his 2nd foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
From deep LeBron, and another 3 for the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Shamet. Drives to the hoop. Counted. His 2nd make in 4 attempts. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. James, the pass to Westbrook. Bridges with the steal. Back to McGee. Now the pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Bridges sets the screen for Crowder. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And here's Anthony for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Anthony's just a natural-born shooter. I mean, even from beyond the arc, he makes it look effortless.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your Suns, Landry Shamet.
And so he hits both. Monk for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
Welcome. The first half is in the books.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
All right, now let's focus on the first half. Encouraging start to this one for the Lakers.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Lakers leading by 7. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with LeBron James. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Anthony, and it's Davis at the 5.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
The way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep riding.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all-time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
LeBron outside. Crowder with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And that game against Portland, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Basket counts.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
On the wing, Bridges. And he uses the glass on the lane.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Can't blame the defender too much. James, sometimes he's possible.
Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And both free throws good for LeBron. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Booker against Westbrook. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Pass to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
The three from Johnson. Westbrook pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's good from long range. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
James against Paul. Here's Crowder. Plays it up and banks it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The drive by LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 11th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers.
Rajon Rondo.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Johnson. To the inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's the big fella getting all worked up. He loves those throwdowns.
Suns trail by 15. Here's Payne. 7 points in the game. And he drives in, and he comes up with the deuce. Payne's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Monk for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And Malik Monk, the Kentucky alum, boy, he's a great weapon off the bench.
Well, Monk knows how to create his own shot. He comes in looking to score. He can develop into an elite system.
And that one's good, Shannon.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Over to the wing. Here's Horton Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Bridges comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. .44 seconds left in the third. Tries the spin move. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So he gets them both.
There's no question. Monk's ceiling is high. He needs to keep working on becoming a more efficient scorer and a well-rounded player.
Wasted no time on that one. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Rondo. McGee with the block. Bridges right side. Johnson outside. And the lead is down inside single digits.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
It's Davis on the wing. From deep, cranes the three-pointer. Davis has got 11.
Wow, how about that quick thinking from AD? He doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and let it fly.
For Phoenix, they have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
At the line for your Suns.
Both free throws good from Booker. Los Angeles calls timeout
for the Lakers. Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top, leading by 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time to bring Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court dish.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Horton Tucker, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
That one goes in.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
It's Westbrook with the drive. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. No good on the triple. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Booker looking around. It's stolen by Bradley. Davis inside, defended by Crowder. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Bradley.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Outside Crowder. foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Free throw good, Crowder.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his team.
James checked in for Los Angeles. Mondo comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue.
And it's Paul penetrating, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Paul.
At the line for your Suns.
And both free throws good from Paul.
You got to respect all the things Chris Paul has done for the league. Hard work he's put in to lift up voices, to be a leader. For all the players, I just think it's tremendous.
The kick out to Westbrook. Ball's knocked loose. Down low, here's Crowder. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And it's 6 points for Jay Crowder. Here's LeBron. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, and this comes as no surprise. LeBron is an incredible scorer, and he knows how to do it.
Here's Paul with the drive. Basket good.
Money. There shaves a few points off the lead. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
James with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Blocking foul called on Chris Paul. That's his third.
Jordan, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo.
Lakers substitution, DeAndre Jordan.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Good on the 3-point shot.
The amount of work LeBron has put into his 3-pointer, isn't it evident? Now, dangerous for him.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Crowder dishes to Paul. Back to Crowder. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
On deep, James. A Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 8. And Booker kicks to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. To the middle. Back to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron's shot is good. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
In the paint, LeBron is capable of running right over the defense. He's just that athletic.
From deep 3-point range, Crowder with another miss. Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Payne passes to McGee. Takes the 3. That's good from Payne on the assist by McGee.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. You get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it wasn't enough.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Suns foul. Jay Crowder. That's his third.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Oh, you could put this one in the books.
Suns foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And a deep three from Booker. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.